Have you ever been in the middle of a sentence and just frozen? You're thinking, should I say I work or I am working? Well, you are definitely not alone. In this explainer, we're going to clear up that confusion for good. And by the end, trust me, you'll be able to talk about what's happening right now with total confidence. Let's dive in.
Okay, let's look at this. I work now, or I am working now. Which one is it? This exact little moment of hesitation, it's something pretty much every single English learner goes through. It's that tiny doubt that just completely trips you up and breaks your flow. But don't you worry, we're about to swap that doubt for one super simple rule.
So here's the game plan. First, we'll tackle that now versus usually problem. Then, I'll give you the one simple rule to fix it. We'll practice building sentences, I'll show you how to sidestep some common traps, and we'll wrap up by unleashing your new grammar superpower.
All right, let's get right to the heart of it, the whole now versus usually problem. This, right here, is the root of so much of that confusion. But once you really see it, I promise, you'll never get stuck on this again.
And you know, the real issue here isn't about passing a grammar test, it's about real-life communication. Because when you're busy overthinking which tense to use, you totally lose your rhythm in a conversation. Getting this right means you're going to sound so much smoother, so much more natural.
So how do we fix it? Well, you can forget about memorizing complicated grammar charts. The solution is actually one simple, really powerful idea that is going to unlock this tense for you forever. And here it is. This is the whole key right here. On one side, you have the present simple. Think of this as your usually tense. It's for habits, facts, routines, things you do always or regularly. But on the other side, you've got the present continuous. This is your now tense. It's for stuff that's happening right now or just temporarily or at this very moment. That's the secret sauce. Is it a habit? Simple. Is it happening now? Continuous. That's it.
And you know what? Building it is incredibly easy. All it is your subject, the verb to be, so am, is, or are, and then your main verb with ing tacked on the end. For example, they are fixing the system. Simple as that.
All right, so theory is great, but practice, that's where the real magic happens. Let's take our simple rule and start building some actual sentences that you can go out and use today.
Check out how simple this pattern is. To make a statement, you just say, I am working from home today. Easy. Now, what if you want to ask a question? You just flip the first two words. Are you working from home today? And to make it negative, just pop in the word not. I am not working from home today. See? It's the same pattern every single time. Super predictable.
Okay, time for a quick check-in. Look at these two sentences. If the meeting is happening right now, which one do you think is correct? Is it A or is it B? Go ahead, take a second.
Yes, it is absolutely B. You nailed it. We are having a meeting now. Why? Because it's happening at this moment. This is our rule in action right here. See? You're already getting the hang of this. It's all about that now versus usually mindset.
Okay, you've totally got the main idea, which is awesome. So now, let's level up your skills. We're going to look at two super common traps that, honestly, even advanced learners can fall into. If you can avoid these, your English is going to sound so much more natural.
So the first trap is a really simple one, but it's so common. It's just forgetting that little helping verb, the am, is, or are. You might hear someone say something like, she working now, and it just sounds, well, incomplete. And the fix is just so easy. You just have to remember to pop in that verb to be. So it's not she working, it's she is working now. That one tiny word makes all the difference in the world.
All right, the second common mistake actually brings us right back to our main rule. Sometimes people use the present continuous for things that are permanent facts, like their job. For instance, saying, I am working in logistics, when what they really mean is, that's their long-term career.
This right here, this brings it all home. Look at the difference. I am learning a new system this week. That's temporary, right? It's happening now. But I work in logistics. That's a permanent fact. It's what you do usually. So from now on, anytime you feel that little moment of doubt, just ask yourself that one question. Is this now or is this usually? And you'll have your answer. And just like that, you have seriously unlocked a new grammar superpower. Let's just take a quick second to appreciate everything you can now do with total confidence. So think about what this means. Right now, you can clearly talk about what's happening in this very moment. You can describe temporary situations like a project you're on this week. You can explain changes that are happening. And the big one, you can finally, with confidence, choose between usually and now without that hesitation.
So here's what I want you to walk away with. Grammar, it's not just about being correct. It's about telling a story. Every time you choose a tense, you're sending a signal to your listener. You're telling them if something is a permanent fact or just a temporary thing. And now, you have the power to tell that story clearly. So, let me ask you, what story are you telling right now?